Hello, everybody. This is Nikki from Motherhood Unfiltered. It's going to be okay. And it's never too late to begin a new journey in your life. I've helped moms move forward with confidence as they overcome the hurdles of nurturing children with mental health struggles. I'm an advocate and coach for mamas who have a lot on their plate. If that's you, I promise it's going to be okay. Let's connect. Find me at Motherhood Unfiltered is going to be okay website. You can now check out my podcast on YouTube. So if you're watching it on YouTube, please remember to rate, comment, and like and subscribe. This helps me move up the food chain. Also, more great news. Now you can help sponsor the podcast. Sponsoring the podcast will help me keep creating new content, have guests, and keep my overhead down. And my husband would greatly appreciate it. Again, anything is appreciated. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And today I'm going to be talking about serving, servitude, and your mental health. As you all know, May is Mental Health Month. And I just want to be here to encourage you that, yeah, you may hear everybody has mental health issues. What's so great about me? I'm just going to keep hanging out here. So, but there's hope, people. There's hope. So, without further ado, we'll get the show on the road. Oh, me and technology. I I find myself being pretty intelligent and being able to figure things out, but sometimes I'm a little sloppy with it. So let's just turn this music off here. There we go. So this week on my podcast, yes, it's late. Um, I've had so much going on. I last week, I don't know who knows, but I'm gonna take my glasses off because they're glaring. I had a grand new grandson born, and he's so precious. I love him so much. I don't know if I have a photo of him handy, but I was able to go up. They live 2 hours away. I was able to go up and um, see him and just be with him. And um, he's it's just so precious. Let me see if I can. I want to get see if I can find one with his eyes open. Um, Here, okay, I found one. I just love him so much. He just reminded me of my boys, and I my heart it just took me back in time, being able to just care for him and feed him and love him, and so let me see if it will. Oh, let me do this. I should have been prepared, but I wasn't. My whole life is me trying to get prepared and not being prepared. Um, oh my Lord, why didn't I do it like this earlier? But so I got to spend a whole week and with my daughter-in-law, my son, and my granddaughter, and my grandson now, and just had the best time with them, and just helping. He was born April 20th, So let's see, 10 and today's, so he's 25 days old or 24 days old. And it's just been just the greatest experience. Um, and really was a good baby. Like he only cried when he was hungry and cried, if he had a wet diaper or whatever. Um, so anyway, I got home Friday and it was just so much fun being and then being spending time with my granddaughter who is, like I said before, she's 6 going on 30. She's something else and super smart. Um, oh, right here it is. Oh, that's not it. Well, poop. I thought I downloaded it. I guess I didn't. Um, let's go to downloads. Maybe it's here. Maybe, okay, well, never mind. I'm wasting too much time as it is. Okay, so today I want to talk about serve, servitude and your mental health. Um, this is what my podcast is about is your mental health, mothers with depression. And I I've talked about this. I've had people on and I've had I've talked about it. I've had conversations with people about it and there's just so much to it and everybody's journey is so different. And I well, this makes me mad. I can't even find my thing that I had ready to share. Gosh, I'm losing my mind. Maybe it's in here. Let me find my folder again. I'll have to cut this part out. My gosh. Maybe this will tell me where I saved this stupid thing. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. I'm so sorry, people. I really thought I had myself together here. So let's try it again. This is my scripture that I was going to use for today. Um, it's not on here. Okay, never mind. Okay, so today's scripture is from Galatians 5:13. And for brethren, you have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another. So so we have freedom. We have freedom. We're free people. We're free. Okay. In case you didn't know that, we are free. However, it says don't use your freedom to indulge your flesh. You know, when we indulge in our things that we want to do, I mean, some of these things that we want to do, there's nothing wrong with them. But we tend to be so self focused and self centered on our needs and our wants that we tend to forget what others are needing, what others need from us, right? So when you suffer from mental health, a disorder or depression or um, anything, you are in your head all the time and you are focused on yourself, and sometimes we've got to stop doing that. So, um, yes, I was looking forward to going up to spending time with my family. You know, my son, who I've not been close with the last, well, since he graduated from high school, and he's, oh Lord, how old is he now? Oh my God, I forgot. Let's see, he was born in 96, 29. Jesus. See, I've gotten myself all out of whack. I mean, I'm getting the calculator out now. 2023 minus 1996, 27. Okay. So he's 27, right? And he, that's been almost, a decade. Him and I are really a lot alike, and since his teenage years, we've butted heads. And, and I was harder on him than I was my other two boys. He's the middle son. He's not like the oldest. And so I was harder on him than the other two. I recognized that he was a lot like me, and I was always harder on myself than anybody else in my life. And I was unfair to him because the same expectations that I put on myself, I was putting on him. And I don't know if he recognizes this or not, but like I said, we hadn't been close. And so I was excited to go up and spend the week with them. Because I was hoping that we could have some time alone and some bonding moments, which we had a few of those. And there were some things I really wanted to talk to him about, but the opportunity didn't come up. But what we did talk about was our mental health, and that, um, if I remember correctly, he, been diagnosed with, bipolar depression or bipolar disorder, which is what I have too. And so I was able to talk to him about things that I had been doing for myself to, to make sure that I have proper self care. One of the things that anyone with any type of illness will take medication and they start to feel better. So you start feeling better, and then your mind's like, oh, I feel better. I don't need my medicine anymore. Then you stop taking it. And then guess what? You start feeling bad again. And you're like, well, I thought I was better. I mean, the brain is such a powerful organ, people. Um, it does so many things to make you think that you're in your right mind. Like you feel like the things you're doing and saying are accurate or sound intelligent to you. In reality, someone with a mental, a disorder like I have, there are times when I've come out of that manic mode. I'm like, man, I sounded like I was batshit crazy. Well, I was in that moment. But your mind, your brain is trying to make right of what is going on in your environment and to try to protect you from the bad things that are happening and to make right of the wrong that you're in. And so that's why we need medication. Um, so so I say that, I'm just explaining to you the the moments when you're not lucid, when you're not in those right, I always call them in my right mind, but I don't think that's the correct thing to say. But um, when you are suffering from some kind of disorder, you're focused on yourself, and that's the main point I'm trying to get at is you're focused on yourself, and you can't be focused on yourself all the time. So let's take a quick break. So, again, I just want to remind everybody this thing should be playing music now. I just want to remind everybody that if you are listening to my podcast on a platform, you need to go to Spotify or iTunes and comment, like, and subscribe. Did I pause it? I wanted music to be playing. This stupid thing is making me mad. There we go. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I can hear it. So if you're watching, please, watching on YouTube or Rumble. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Rumble. It's not been uploading my um, latest videos. But if you do find me there, subscribe to follow me and hit the Rumble button so I know that you're watching. And then on YouTube, please comment, like, and subscribe. Okay? You're going to get sick of me saying this crap, but I am trying to get up in my numbers, people, because there are more people out there that are suffering from depression and they need to hear my message, right? Another thing is, right now I'm hosting my free workshop, How to Get Out of the Funk. And as you all know, I call my depression the funk, and it's going on right now. I just did day one. Tomorrow I'll have day two. It's at 4:30 on the Facebook. If you go to my website, www.nikkiasherbowling.com/free workshop, all one word, no spaces, sign up. I can send you the workbook and I can add you to the Facebook group. Okay. So the workshop are the steps that I've taken to improve my life. And those are things that I do every day on a daily basis, regularly. And trust me, it has improved my life a thousandfold. So, anyway, any other questions, just reach out to me. But let's move on. So, servitude. Um, we don't think when we feel like we're sick, we're like, I'm sick, I can't help anybody else. But, unless you are contagious or have the COVID or have a fever, you can still serve other people. The reason why I am talking about this today for mental health, for May Mental Health Month, because when you are serving other people or someone else or helping them, you are not indulging your own things that you want to do. And giving of yourself to others is such a boost of the serotonin and such a boost of the dopamine that that is the best thing that you can do for your mental health. And so coming back home from a week of, you know, being trying to be the best grandma I could be to those two little ones and loving them and giving them loves and hugs and changing the diapers and feeding the baby. Um, it gave me such a rush, and am still feeling that rush. And I was there a week. Now, I did miss my husband. I missed my other son. I missed my cats and my dog, right? I mean, all of that, they didn't replace it. They just added value to my life. And so that is what I want you to do. I want you to find something that you can do where it's nothing for yourself except serving someone else. That is why there's so, giving of yourself in in your community, volunteering at the hospital or the animal shelter. I mean, there's so many volunteer services out there that you can do, but I challenge you to find something and do it. Whether it's sweeping your neighbor's sidewalk, I mean, I don't know in the the opportunities are endless, and I just think that we need to volunteer more. I've been I've always been someone who believes in volunteering, but I have been so stuck up my own butt for the past numerous years and been selfish, and I have not been helping nobody. I'm telling you the truth, people. I've not been helping anybody. I didn't even want to fix my husband dinner. I mean, that's how bad I've gotten, you know. And so now, um, now I've been making sure that I make time for all of those things because me and just indulging in my own self is not beneficial to me and it's not beneficial to anybody else. I become a crab, a selfish crab, and I don't want to be a selfish crab, right? I don't want you to be a selfish crab. But like I said, I got to, do something for another family for the entire week, and it helped me so much. And was I tired? Yes. I mean, I hadn't messed around with a baby in so long. I mean, I thought, at first I was like, I've doubted myself, am I going to be able to feed this kid and make sure he burps? I hate burping babies, but, but then it was a challenge. Like, he didn't want to burp at all, but I was finally like, this kid is going to burp. I'm going to make him burp. But anyway, so I just loved it. And it just raised my spirit so much and gave me that chemical boost that I have been needing. And I still feel it, I keep like getting up, like I keep getting up to go get him, right? And but I'm not even in the same state. Anyway, so what I don't know what you could do. I mean, your own life. You know that there's something you used to do to volunteer. You know that what you're capable of. And I just am just urging you. And you say, but Nikki, I've got kids. I don't want to hear your belly aching. Okay. I know you're a mom and you've got kids. There are little things that you can do while they're taking a nap or they're in the bathtub. Write a card and send it to another mom and offer them encouragement, something like that. You never know what you could do to help them out. I mean, we need that connection with each other, and moms need to be more supportive. I don't want to see a mom put another mom down. I've done that so many times. Like, they are the dumbest mom on the block, okay? They let their kid do blah, 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 blah. And I would just rattle off the whole list. Well, you know what? I was an idiot. I shouldn't have been doing that either. And they're probably saying the same thing about me and my three yahoos that I had to raise. My kids got into so much trouble, and I didn't even know all the stuff that they did. I'm finding out now some of the things that they did when they were still at home. And I'm like, I'm aghast. Like, oh my God, my kids, I knew they were hellions. I knew they were spawns of the devil. That's what I used to call them. But when they, I mean, some of the stuff I do know that they did during when I was aware of it, I would just be, I don't even know what to do with these kids. I mean, beating the tar out of them wasn't helping at all. So, but I digress. So I know that a lot of you moms have little ones at home, and it's hard for you to leave to go do some volunteer work, right? I understand all that. But there are things that you can do. Just take a few moments and, like I said, write a card for someone or send someone an audio message, so they can hear your voice and hear how you're caring in your voice. And but I just wanted to talk about that this week. Is just being a servant, and what can you do to serve someone? And trust me, they need it. They need your help, or they need your encouragement, and you need it. You need it for that serotonin or that dopamine rush that I was talking about. That is a real thing, people. Those are real things. If you don't believe in science, then I'm sorry, you are an idiot, because science is real. And the things that we do influence our physical well being, our mental health. For the longest time, I did not think that this brain, the chemicals in this brain, had anything to do with my body. So when this is all helter kelter up here, all of this is helter kelter down here. It's all connected, folks. Okay. So when you have suffered from depression and anxiety, all of this is messed up. There is something going on in your whole entire body that's causing that imbalance. And you have got to take care of yourself, or you're not going to be able to take care of anybody else, any of those kids, spouse, whatever your situation is. And so it's important that you do these things, these mundane things that you think don't mean crap. But it does mean crap. It means a whole lot of important crap. And I'm telling you, go out and volunteer, be a servant. If it's something you used to do, pick it up, start doing it again. You got kids, make them help. They need to learn how to be servants too. If you've never served, shame on you. You need to be thinking about more than yourself. And so that's the mom voice coming out. So if I scare anybody, don't be afraid. It's okay. But I'm just saying, you get your crap together and you start taking care of yourself. Trust me, being a servant is taking care of yourself, because, like I said, you're going to get those chemical boosts, and it's going to help you, especially when you're feeling down, when you're feeling low. Okay. And anyway, that's all I have to say. Remember, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. I know I'm weird, just, but I have a good message, and I'm a good listener. So um, if you need someone to talk to, hook me up. If you're paying attention, you would know that my phone number is on my Facebook page. That's what you call someone who's desperate. Now, for some reason on Instagram, I got all these dudes, air quotes, and there's some nice looking pictures, but they ain't got nobody. It's a private account. They ain't got no friends or nothing, and they're asking me to be their friend, and they want to talk to me. Now, look, I might look stupid, but I'm not stupid. I'm not going to talk to you people. I was trying. I posted something on Facebook Marketplace and to sell, and they're like, "Oh, I want to buy it." And I'm like, "Okay, well, here's the money. Here's my account, my information. Send me the money." And they're like, "Oh, well, I can't send you money. You need to have a business account." Well, I don't have a business account. Well, in order to get their money, I had to upgrade, which cost me about is $700, right? And they're going to send me $700. So, but I had to pay them back. I'm like, y'all is crazy. I am not sending you no money. I don't even know you. Anyway, do not fall for those scams, people. That's my last bit of advice. So thank you. Have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.